Girl, I know you're tired. Whew.
I'm so tired, child. I'm so tired. I'm really tired.
Let's be real, okay? 2024 has been a lot. We've had politics that left us shaking our heads, Kamala Harris and Trump dominating the headlines. We've seen trends like Ozempic taking over our conversations, and then on top of that, we've had to say goodbye to greats, the legends, James Earl Jones and John Amos. Child, it's been a roller coaster of a year. No doubt about that. But here's the kicker. While the world has been throwing all of this at us, you've been juggling so much. Showing up as a wife, that's 1. Showing up as a mother, that's 2. A co-worker, that's 3. Being a student, that's 4. And a business owner, that's 5. Girl, whatever it is, you name it. But somewhere in all of that, you've been forgetting about you. So today, we are going to talk about something that all of us really need to hear. How to make the decision to put yourself first for a change. If you've been feeling like you've been pouring so much into everyone else that there's nothing left in your tank, this is your wake-up call. So stick around because I've got some real talk and some practical steps to help you start prioritizing yourself again right before we enter into 2025. Let's get into it. So let's start here. When is the last time that you actually checked in with yourself, sis? Like, for real. Really sat down and asked yourself, like, how am I doing? Not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and even financially. If you're like most of us, you've probably been too busy handling everybody else's needs to even consider your own. But let me tell you something. Avoiding that check-in doesn't make the challenges go away. It just buries them deep down inside. So grab your journal, your notebook, your iPad, your notes app, whatever you like, and ask yourself these 3 questions. How am I really feeling? What's been draining me lately? And what's been bringing me joy? Child, these questions are so simple, but they're so powerful. They give you clarity on what you really need to let go of and what you need to hold on to going forward. Self-care is essential, not selfish. I know we've heard it all before, but let me say it a little louder for the people in the back, okay? Self-care is not selfish. We're not just talking about bubble baths and face masks, although those things are very great. Self-care is anything that helps you recharge and just show up as the best version of yourself. So that could mean just scheduling a therapy session to unpack the stress that you have for the year, setting boundaries with people who basically have been taking advantage of you all year long, and carving out some time to do the things that you love, whether it's working out, crafting, or just binge watching your favorite show, guilt-free. Oh, and let's not forget our spiritual self-care, okay? That's prayer, that's journaling, that's just simply spending quiet time with God. So take a moment right now and think, what is one small way that I can start taking better care of myself today? Even if it's just 5 minutes of just stillness throughout the day, it's a step in the right direction, honey. Now let's talk about a word that so many of us just struggle to say. No. How many times this year have you said yes to something that you didn't really want to do? Maybe it was like helping out with extra work on a project at work, attending a event that you just did not really want to go to, you were just kind of tired and you didn't feel like participating in, and or just lending money to somebody, and especially if it was money that you did not have to give. Well, here's the truth, right? Every time that you say yes to something that doesn't align with your priorities, you're saying no to yourself. And girl, your time and your energy and your peace are far too valuable to be handed out to everybody. So baby girl, practice saying no without guilt. The world's gonna keep spinning if you say no. Trust me, it's not gonna fade away if you don't say yes. Protecting your boundaries is a form of self-respect, and it's something that we all need to work on as we head into 2025. Now let's shift the gears a little bit and let's talk about our goals, right? A new year is coming, and we all are about setting resolutions and our intentions, right? But here's the thing. Are the goals that you've been chasing even yours? So many of us get caught up in the pursuing of things that basically are society-led, family-led, social media-led, especially the things that they tell us, right? But when we strip all of that away, what do we really want? Maybe you don't want to climb the corporate ladder. You just want more time with your family. Maybe you don't want to be the most popular person on social media. You just want to make a meaningful impact in your community. So take some time, reflect, make sure that the goals that you're setting for 2025 align with your life and actually the life that you want to live, especially the life that God gave you. All right, so here's the thing. So here's the last thing that I want you to remember, right? Putting yourself first doesn't mean that you stop caring for others. It just means that you recognize that you can't pour from an empty cup. When you prioritize your mental health, your physical health, your finances, and your spiritual walk with Christ, you're better equipped for showing up for the people that you love. And it's not selfish, it's more strategic. So think about it. If you're constantly running on empty, how can you give your best self to anyone else, right? But when you're rested, when you're recharged, when you're aligned with God's purpose for your life, you can be the wife, you can be the mother, you can be the friend, and the businesswoman that you are called to be. So as we wrap up 2024, I want to challenge you to do one more thing. Choose you. Choose to prioritize your well-being, your peace, and your relationship with Christ. So let's head into 2025 with the mindset that we are worthy of the same love, the same care, the same attention that we so freely give to everybody else. Take care of yourself, girl. You deserve it. Thank you so much for watching. And if this message resonated with you, let me know in the comments what's one way that you'll start putting yourself first before 2025. So until next time, remember that God is within her. She will not fail. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!